Senior reporter Josh Longton here with cross-country coach Miss Weldy. So, Miss Weldy, what can kids expect when they come out for cross-country?
If you come out for cross-country, you can expect to be in the best shape of your life. Running is a great conditioning sport, and it's one of those that it'll get you to where you need to be for another sport. If you have a winter sport that you want to go out for and you want to be ready for, we will get you there.
So, is there... or what is like an average reason that kids would come out for cross country?
A lot of times they come out to get ready for a sport. Sometimes it's to learn about yourself, how tough you are. People hear that, we run 10 miles and we run so far all the time. You really learn about yourself and you develop as a runner, and you take all that in stride. We're not going to make you run 10 miles to start with. You might aspire to do that and learn that you can do those things.
So what does like an average day of practice look like, and what are meets like?
An average day of practice, an average week of practice would include a kind of a speed workout with maybe some intervals or resistance training with hills. We're going to have some just runs where we go out running together, and it's kind of a social event. You're visiting, conditioning, and taking care of all that. And then we're going to have a meet each week. And meets, we travel in the Central Lakes Conference, so we're as far as St. Cloud or as close as Detroit Lakes. And we host our own home meet also. The meets... the high school girls run a 5K, which is 3.1 miles, and so do the boys. And that 3.1 miles is what we're preparing athletes for. It sounds like a lot at first, but by the time you start conditioning and training, it's a piece of cake.
So, what are some tips you have for future freshmen for being a good student and also being a good athlete at the same time?
That really has to do with management of your time. Making sure that you're staying on top of those classes. One thing about cross country is we really don't miss a lot of school compared to some sports and events. We miss, once a week, you might miss an hour or two. You've really got to communicate with those teachers in the last class period and just stay on top of that, manage that time, use your time wisely at night. And I think you can do both. And we find that a lot of our athletes are really great students, and they don't have a problem managing the two together.
So, is there anything else you would like to add?
We would like with any sport, it's a numbers game. The more people we have, the better our team is going to perform, the more fun training is, and it's just this. We have a great sport, and it's a great conditioning sport, and it's a sport that'll get you to learn a lot about yourself and just how tough you actually are.
All right, thank you, Miss Weldy. Senior reporter Josh Longton here with
Jordan Schneeberger.
And we're here today to talk about cross country. So, Jordan, what was your favorite cross country memory?
I would say having a Taco John's burrito with Donovan Wood a morning after practice.
Nice. And what are you going to miss most about cross country?
I'll probably miss those burritos that I have after morning practices with Donovan Wood.
And so, last question I have for you, Jordan, is what does an average day of practice look like?
Well, I'd say it looks like we warm up for about hour and a half, then we get out there, go 15, 17 miles on an average day. Saturdays pushing 20. Just kidding. We probably talk for a little while about the week and what's going on, do some calisthenics, and then head out on the run.
Perfect. Thank you.